Good afternoon, boys and girls. My name is Mr. Steve. For those of you that have not seen any of my videos here with the Center for Creative Education, and today we're going to be making figures, or we're going to be making these little people. And they can be people or they can be robots, little fun people like frogs. The materials that I use today, boys and girls, are a wide range of different things. Now, I understand you might not be working with a lot of materials at home, but in case you are, I'm going to just show you some of the materials that you could use. So here I have some stars and some little flowery type things. The most important things, let me go through those first though, is you're going to need construction paper. If you don't have construction paper, you can work with some white paper, okay? I have some foam paper, okay? You might not have that. Cardboard works great, okay? And then I have my smorgasbord of wiggly eyes, buttons. I've got some sequins. I've got some more stickies. One thing I did here though with these robots is I had to attach them, and I used a little thing called a brad fastener, and we'll show you a close-up. But this is an office supply, and you can get this at some place like Office Max, okay? All these other materials, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Target, you can find all of those things. Another thing I used with these little creations were popsicle sticks, in case you have some popsicle sticks. I was able to put some yarn to use, and I had a shoebox as well, and I'm putting this to use to make a little stage for my, I guess these could be called puppets, right? We'll turn them into puppets. Like I said, they sort of morph. They'll turn into something, you'll be surprised. So let's start. First thing is, these are basic shapes. Lots of rectangles, there's some circles in here, some squares. So let's start by making a torso or a body for our, I'm going to call it a robot, okay? I'm going to use some, well, I'm going to work with some color, okay? I'm going to work with some construction paper. All right, some nice magenta, and I'm going to cut a rectangle out, okay? So I'm just going to cut there. And okay, it's going to be about that size. This is going to be the body of our robot, okay? Now we have robots and they like to move around and do different things. So now I'm going to think of the arms and legs. I think I'm going to do some skinny rectangles, but I want to make it different, colorful. I want to make this different colors, sorry. Lots of colors, okay? So here I go. I'm cutting a long strip, okay? Now I'm gonna make this my arms, so I want them to be about the same size. So what I did here was I took that strip, I folded it, and this shows me where the middle of the paper is. So I can cut, and I'll have two arms for my robot, okay? So now I have yellow. I want another color. And I'm going to look for some smaller pieces that I might have, so I don't have to waste and cut into a big piece. So I'm going to settle for some blue, okay? These are going to be blue jeans for the robot. Robots wear blue jeans, right? I think so. Okay, so there, I'm putting it in place, and now I need a head for the robot, okay? Looks like orange. I haven't used orange, so I'm gonna go with orange, okay? All right, so right now I'm cutting from the corner. I'm not cutting the whole way into the middle. I'm working from the corners, from the outside in with the construction paper. Now I'm gonna make this a circle. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna fold paper, okay? And then I'm gonna take a pencil and working from the fold, always work from the fold, I'm gonna draw a half circle, okay? Just like so. All right. I'm gonna take my scissors, keeping it folded. And I have a circle, okay? A nice circle, okay? That's gonna be my head. This is kind of looking like a person, but that's okay. We'll see what it is. All right, now I'm gonna use a tool right here. This is called a hole puncher, okay? You need a hole puncher for this project as well. However, if you don't have a hole puncher, you might be able to use a sharp pencil, but you gotta be really careful and poke a hole through the paper with that. All right, I'm gonna take these, I'm gonna work them together. Okay, they're gonna be the same distance then. Okay. And I'm putting it in here so it's less likely to tear. Put these together again. Okay. And there. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I have my body, okay? So I need 5 holes. I need a hole for the head, I need holes for the arms, that's 2 more, and then 2 more for the legs. So this is fun. I'm gonna go find the center, and I'm gonna go there, and then on each side I'm gonna go down, 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 and down. Okay, so there they are, 5 holes. All right, now let's see here. Now I'm gonna line the holes up with the holes, lining the holes up, okay? And I'm liking this, I'm liking to put the legs behind the body, because then we can work more with that body. We can do fun things like add embellishments like sequins or initials or different kinds of things, okay? So we're putting this into place, and this is a brad fastener. I'm gonna poke that through and here, and then bend it back, okay? And then take the other one, do the same. Now you might not have brad fasteners. If you don't have brad fasteners, think about it. What else could we use? Well, you might not even have to use brad fasteners. You might just want to glue. That's fine. That's what I did with some of these, except I used popsicle sticks. They don't move around, but that's fine. All right, now the arms. So if you don't want to glue, maybe you have some twisties, some bread twisties, or some of these are Chanel pipe cleaners. Let's see if they work. Okay, they bend, so let's see. If I thread them, or if I put this through the hole, I like the color. Let's see. Well, kind of. Not sure if that's gonna work there. I'd have to like eliminate that idea. Emily, that doesn't work. All right, so we're gonna continue. We're gonna work with the brad fasteners, lining it up. Like I said, brad fasteners, they're pretty easy to get. Office supplies, any kind of office supply place, you can get them. Okay, so here I go. So here I am, and I have my little figure. This is more like a little man, I guess, okay? Now's the fun part. I'm gonna add some embellishments. That's some eyes or sequins, some buttons. And I'm gonna do that with the wet glue, just because things stick a little bit better. All right. Googly eyes. These are things that you can get online too. I order my supplies online, and they come real quick. And okay, here's some more dots of glue. I have some buttons. Okay. Now this doesn't mean you can go raid your mother's sewing basket. Make sure any kind of materials you get, you're allowed to use. You can use other things in the kitchen. There's beans or, what other kinds of things? I'm gonna let you guys decide. There's just there's many different things that we can use. All right, I need a mouth. I mean, I've got a mouth, but my robot needs a mouth. Okay. So I'm gonna make a half of a half circle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear it. Now I've done this a long time, children, so I'm pretty familiar with this. Okay, that's a big mouth. Trim it down a little bit. Okay, yeah, Mr. Bell. Okay. Put it here. He's happy. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Let's keep going, Mr. Steve. Okay. Hair. Something I always wanted. Hair. Okay. Let's see. Good color for hair. Let's try blue hair. Green hair. Green hair. Okay. Okay, and right now I cut that rectangle-like shape, and I'm just snipping little pieces, and I can go back to my glue stick. Okay, and this, put that in place, and this looks like it's just about pretty complete. There's more things I could do to add to it. I could add a cape to the back of it, or maybe some hands or something. But for this one, I think I'm gonna leave it, and I'll go back to some of the ones that I did before since they're dry. I'm gonna set this aside. Of course, I could add some hands. I could add some more sequins. I could add some shoes. I'll make some shoes, and then I'll set this one aside. So when I make shoes, just like any other, if I want them to be the same, I want two shoes that are basically the same. So I'm folding this. I took a long piece of paper here, a long rectangle. I'm gonna fold it. Now instead of working from the fold, I'm going to work from the open end, and I'm gonna draw my shoe. And here's the side of a shoe, okay? I'm gonna hold it together, and now I have two shoes, okay? Two shoes. Now I can put them on here. Okay. Art is so much fun. Mr. Steve loves art. I hope you guys are finding ways to be creative in your time home. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside over here along with my other robot family. And okay, let me return to this. This is one I started. It's basically done, but I just want to show that there's more things you can do to this. They're very, you can do lots of different things with this. You could spend a little time, you might have a shoebox at home, and you can turn it into a little stage or something. Just showing you there, you could do that. And another thing that's fun to do is you can use these, since these are pretty animated and they move around in any kind of position or gesture that you like, you can take advantage of that and you can go and you can put it on another piece of paper. You could glue it and draw something in the background, but you can also trace around. Use this as a completely different piece of art. Okay. And I'm just doing it. These are oil pastels I'm using on black paper. However, crayons would work. Okay, so here, there's the shape of my robot a little bit. You can take this a little further, find some of these colorful crayons, some yellow, do some background stars. Okay, a little white. And that makes it really pop out. Highlights it a little bit. Okay. And then I can just go work with lighter colors. These are fluorescent colors, actually. Put some eyes. Big smile. And that's just the beginning of what you could do with this once it's all done. So I hope you really liked this art project today, and please feel free to look at to see all the other videos that we have online, and make the most of it. Have a good day. Okay, thanks for coming. Bye.
All right.
How was that?
That was good.
I don't know if I like that bye part.
How would you like to end the game?
Well, I hope you really liked it. I hope you really liked today's art lesson. I really hope you liked today's art lesson, kids. And please feel free to go to our website, www.cceflorida.org, and check out all the other wonderful art projects that you can do. You'll have a good time, and thank you for coming. Bye now. Okay. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay. Do you think this was okay, this project? Do you think it was good?
It was very good.
Was it long enough?
It was 17 minutes, actually 18 minutes.
So that's okay?
That's fine. But let's do the stage thing first.
Okay. What do you want me to do with the stage? Just,
Right there.
where?
Glue out of the way.
This, right here?
No, move the glue out of the way. The glue.
Oh, glue.
I'm shooting from here.
Okay.
And put your guy in the middle of this, like you were talking about with the stage.
It doesn't really fit, though.
Here. There you go. And over.
Wait a second.
So move them around like you were doing the stage thing.
All right, so here we go. You can make this thing happen here. So, all right, over here. Where do you want?
Just pick one.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
I got it. Okay, now I'm gonna move the stage. Not now.
Well, you need a green screen too.
I don't need the green screen because remember you got green in there. If I
Oh, you have green in there. Is that gonna mess it up?
No, not at all. Because I'm shooting this one without the green screen.
Oh, did I have a lot of green in here?
Don't worry about it. I got it. Okay, so that's a perfect shot. Except for this guy. Cool. Now you just put him over there and you give me about 5 seconds or 10 seconds.
Hey, you even have a puppet stage.
Bring it down, just wait a minute.
Isn't that special?
There you go.